Hello, this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this poncho. I was going through my yarn and I found this in 2020. No. In 2000, we had so many baby girls. It was unbelievable. So what I did is I crocheted ponchos for them when they turned 1 years old. I think I did about 20 or maybe more. I'm not quite sure. So this one was done for a girl who was going to turn 1. And unfortunately, something happened and I forgot to give it to, I think I gave something else to that child. So this was stuck in my bags because I didn't do the edging. I think I was going to do the edging. I was trying to figure out what to do and something happened. But as you can see, this is different. And this lady, she showed me that it was a vintage pattern. And she was making these ponchos for years, for her grandkids, for her daughter, for everyone. So I started to make one for each baby girl who was born. And then I started to make for adults. So what I did is, as you can see, if you look at it, it's 2 double crochets. Can you see? In each, on the first of the double crochet, when we make a set of double crochets. So this is not a granny square, 3 double crochet and then go on. It's 2 double crochet. So I think this is different. I don't know. I haven't seen it. And I totally forgot about it. I thought I was doing 3 double crochets. But until I saw this one that I made. So I want to show you how to make this. There's no numbers. I can let you know that what I did was I was just measuring. When you put it on your neck, this even fits me. So think about it. Yeah, so this can be even a collar, to put it around your neck, because it goes through my neck as well. So it's pretty big. So what I'll do is I'll try to shrink this by doing double crochets. I have several tutorials on how to do that. I do camel toe. And but before that, I want to show you how to make this. See, here's are my increases. I did 2 double crochet, 2 chain, 2 double crochet. Here is my increases. So there's only 1 on the front and 1 on the back. Here, can you see? It's variegated yarn. It's a little bit tough. And here, see, I did not know that technique probably then. So what I did is, can't even find the end of this as you can see here, I didn't even do my technique. So now what I do is I do a slip stitch so it doesn't give me this height. See? Okay, so let's get started. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be using this yarn. I bought it at Michael's, I believe, last year or 2 years ago. It's super soft. It's called Ice Cream Roving. It's about 200 grams. I'm going to use up all this entire ball, 200 gram. It's a 4 weight, and it's suggesting at 6.5 millim crochet hook, and it's 100% acrylic. Okay, I tried to pull it from the inside, but it's really hard. Oh, let me see if I can. I think I'm grabbing something. Yeah. So what I'll do is I have the end here. I just need to remove this tag. So I'm going to chain just around my neck, because it has to be 22 inches around to go over a head, right? That's the main thing we're looking for. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't want it that big, but I'm going to show you how to crochet like this. See? See, on each, and there's no chain between, and it's only 2 double crochet. Can you see? I'm going to use the same. Like I said, so it looks like for 20 years I have not been working on this, the white cane. Oh well. Let me turn this back so it won't affect the... Okay, because I get lots of comments about that. We can't see, we can't see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I will continue. I'll be right back. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach. Remember at the beginning how we started. So just gonna do a slip stitch. Well, you know what I'll do? I'll do a double crochet. So right here, I pulled it too much. So I'm going to make 2 double crochets. See? So this will not look good. Okay, I said 2 double crochets, but can you see the height? So what I need to do, I need to join with a slip stitch. Just like this. Yeah? There we go. And then chain 3, and then make it double crochet. So we're starting. Then chain 2, and continue on. Okay, so this will be my increase right there. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is right here, I'm looking at it. It looks like I'm skipping 1, and on the second I'm making 2 double crochet. I'm skipping 1, I'm making 2 double crochet all the way until I come in the middle. You're right here. So to figure out from here, I need to put a marker. So this is one of my edge, and here I will put a marker right there. Right here I will put a marker, and then I will count how many I have. Okay, how many I'm going to be having double crochets, 2 double crochets. Okay, so I'm going to skip 1 on the second. I'm going to make a it's like this twisted, but that's okay. So right here I'm going to make 2 double crochet. Again, skip 1 on the second one, make 2 double crochet. This is very soft. Okay, again, skip 1. I will continue crocheting that all the way around. Okay. But when I come here, I just need to have the same numbers on this side and same numbers on this side. So I will, when I come here, I will count, and we'll go from there. Okay, I'll be right back. I will come to the middle, and this is how it looks like so far. Okay, so I have crochet total of 16. Okay, did I tell you how many chains I made? I'm totally forgot. I chain total of 70, and it just goes over my neck. Perfect. Okay, so I have 16 on this side. So I'm going to jump right here, and then I'm going to make 2 double crochet. So this is going to be my second increase, 2 chain, and then 2 double crochet. Because the yarn being chunky, well, it's a 4 weight, but I believe it's going to be way bigger than the sample. And then I'm going to skip one, and I should have total of 16 on this side as well. So I will continue crocheting. So this is how we set it up. This is how it looks like. You look at it. Okay, so I will continue crocheting, and I will meet you when I come all the way here. Okay, so again here I have total of, come on, I have 16 2 double crochets, and I skip 1 2 double crochet, and I have 16 on the other side, just like this. So I'm at the point where I'm going to be making my double crochet. So automatically I'm going to do this. I'm not going to do single crochet 3 chain because I don't like that look at the end. So this is the way I do it. I know there's going to be a little bit gap, but that's okay. See? Or what? I can do a trick for you. Let me show you a trick. Okay, here I'm just going to grab this from here. Okay, just like this. So, and here's the trick. See? And then just going to continue crocheting. See? There would be no gap, and it looks like, or you can do a slip stitch maybe even. Let me see if I can do a slip. I'm making this up. Here we go. Ta-da! See? You won't notice anything. And then this way you would get rid of that gap, and this time there would be no lines when you're crocheting. So right here in that 2 chain, I'm doing 2 double crochet, 2 chain, and then 2 double crochet, just like this. Okay, and here is my second row increase. So I'm just gonna look at this, and as you can see, what I'm doing is I'm doing 2 double crochet on the first double crochet here, and there's no chain or anything. So that's the way I have done this. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna jump right here. See, here's the 2 double crochet. So on this first one, I'm going to make 2 double crochet. So this is the second row, and then automatically I'm going to come to the first double crochet on the 2 double crochet, and then I'm going to make 2 double crochet right there. See? And then I'm going to go all the way around until I come to the increase. This is really mindless. You don't have to count anything. You just look and you crochet. And then jump. I'm just curious if I had to make increase here. Let me just double check. I am so sorry. I'm just looking at it. No. No increase. Okay, when we come to the third row, just looking. I know it's the yarn is variegated. It's a little bit tough to see. Yeah. I'm just looking at it, and I don't see any increase on here for some reason. The increase is on this side, as you can see, but there's nothing here. This yarn is really nice. I don't think well, I haven't been to Michael's, so I don't know if they still carry this yarn here in Canada. So jump right here. So I'm just going to count, because remember we had 16. I'm just going to count on the second row how many we're going to have 2 double crochet. This way I will know my increase. Okay, so I will meet you right here. Okay, so I counted, there's 17, so that we're making 1 increase here. Yeah, so I made my 2 on the 2 chain. I made my 2 double crochet, 2 chain, 2 double crochet, and I'm going to make an increase. Yeah, I should believe there should be an increase here, but on this there's no increase. So I'm looking at it. Yeah, the shape is pretty good, right? The shape is pretty good. So I'm just gonna follow how I did this. Yeah. And then you can wear it like this as well. Like this. It can be a collar, it can be a poncho, but this was for a child, for a toddler poncho. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to continue crocheting. 2 double crochet, and I will meet you right here. So automatically going to be coming here where the 2 double crochet is. Well, and then make 2 double crochet, and then jump here. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I am right almost where we started. Here's my marker, and here's the other increase. Okay, so I did my 2 double crochet, so I'm going to come right here and then make 2 double crochet on that first double crochet. So here is my increase, and then I'm going to make 2 double crochet right where the 2 chain is. 2 double crochet, 2 chain, 2 double crochet. Okay, and then I'm just going to come right here, then make 2 double crochet, and I'm just going to continue doing this over and over until I finish my yarn. That's all I'm going to do. Okay, just wanted to show you how it looks like. Okay, it is pretty bulky. Okay, this is a way you can wear it, and you can also wear it like this, just like this. So if you have any questions, please write it on the comment section, so I will try to reply to you. But if you reply to me, I don't know, 10 years from now, I would probably forget, because that's the thing, right? Like most of my tutorials, I do how to show you how to crochet the stitch, and I put it aside. If I need to redo it, I refer it to that video, and then that's how I do it. That's how I started this YouTube channel, for me actually, because I work on so many different stitches, patterns, designs I create with stitches. But I get questions, like I did a tutorial, I don't know, way back in 2009, if I don't work on it again, I totally forget. So I would highly recommend you to just watch over the tutorial, because I try to explain every trick and every any way that you can crochet it the easiest way. Like I showed you a sample that you can't join it with a double crochet, you have to join it with a slip stitch. I showed you how it would end up wrong, and then I showed you the right way. So I always do that. I try on my tutorials. So I don't think this pattern is out there, 2 double crochet poncho. That's what I am going to call this, because most of the ponchos are with the 3 double crochet, and I believe there's a chain between. So yeah, I don't know what to say about that. And I have never done a granny square poncho, like the granny style poncho, with the 3 double crochet. But I am planning to, so when I do that, I will do a tutorial. I will show you how I do it. Okay, so I did my increase here, and I'm right at that second increase. And then you just come up here. Like 2 double crochet, 2 chain, 2 double crochet. I am planning to do other ponchos, tutorials. I never had a chance to do that. I kept on forgetting. Like this, can you believe it? 20 years ago I crocheted, and I had this out for months for me to do a tutorial, but I kept on postponing it. But this time I said no, I need to do the tutorial, because I have lots of variegated yarn, and I'm planning to make ponchos with variegated yarn and then use them up and put them on my Etsy shop for my expenses. Okay, so I'm already on the 3rd row here. It goes so nice, and I just love how the colors are coming. What do you guys think? So let me just show you one more time. So I'm just going on the first double crochet. I'm making my 2 double crochet. So what I'm doing is I'm going to the first double crochet and making 2 double crochet, and I'm skipping one between. Remember how we did the chain? We skipped one. So I'm just doing the same thing actually. I'm skipping one, and then I'm making my 2 double crochet just like this. Here we go. You can start like this is my plan is to make for an adult. I don't know, 200 gram, how much yarn I would be needing. But for children, what you can do is you can make a border on the neck area, and you can make it smaller, like skipping, a couple of stitches, like how I did my top down collars. I skipped and I did a camel toe backward single crochet, and I shrink that collar area. So you can do the same thing on this one. If you're planning to make it for a child, a toddler, you can work with that. You can always shrink it, like make the neck area smaller. It's better to make it bigger, because there's always ways to make it smaller. And then here I'm at where we started again. So I'm making my increase here, 2 double crochet, and then I'm coming way on that 2 double crochet, 2 chain, 2 double crochet, 2 chain, 2 double crochet, and my ball is on the yeah, I couldn't pull it from the inside, unfortunately. It's tough. And should I put it in a basket? I'll do that, so it will roll in the basket. Okay, so I made here we go. Come on, focus. And then I'm just going to come So I'm skipping. Actually, I'm skipping 2 here. Then I'm coming on the first one. First double crochet. Okay, so let me just put it so you guys can see. So what I'll do is I'll just crochet a couple of rows, and I will come and show you how it looks like so far. See? The colors are nice, isn't it? Okay, I'll be right back. Oh wow, I just can't believe how this looks. You know, the colors, it's like, oh my goodness, look at this. Oh wow. Well, the work shows it, doesn't it? When you compare this, you know, yarn speaks when you compare this to this. So this yarn that I have used was this brand yarn that you buy in a, you know, big balls like this. It was Red Heart. So it is not soft, but I just can't believe how this turned out. If you have this in your stash, definitely make one. Again, it's called Ice Cream Roving, Lion brand, and I paid $11.99. I think that was the last ball that was left, because we here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, we don't have yarn in our yarn aisles. It's unbelievable. I'm happy that I got this one. So definitely work it out. That's all you do. Just follow how I did it. Okay, this was again 4 weight, and I chained 70, and I joined, and I made 16 2 double crochets, 1 skip one, and then on the next chain 16 2 double crochets, 16 on one side and 16 on the other side. And then I made 2 double crochet, 2 chain, 2 double crochet, and then 2 increases over there. So again, if you want to follow this, you can work with this with a 4 weight. It's super soft. It's roving. I really like this yarn. So I will definitely look into my stash if I have more. But I do have lots of Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. So I will work with those and make ponchos. And I'm going to come and show you how to make different stitches with different styles. Well, same as this. And I'm also going to make different styles of ponchos. So this is like a V, as you can see. I will come back and make tutorials, hopefully not tomorrow, not the other day, but pretty soon. I am planning to do that, so stay tuned for those tutorials. And I'm going to end this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, share it with your family and friends, and don't forget to hit that notification button so every time I post a new video, you will be notified, indicating I have posted a new video. You guys take care, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye-bye. Happy crocheting.